like 2 volts. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hawk. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk. 200 to Izzy, get my ice here. Plastic, y'all as real as Buzz Lightyear. Say, got that done with the price is. I don't with this for this. We got. Down to that. They don't check none of the artists, so I'm. Problem is you see me get it. 8212 was bracket. I might be in that Escalade, but I ain't lacking. Put that on you, act like I don't know what happened. I hear the story, be like, that was trash. Too much money, I need like 2 volts. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hawk. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk.
I'm still under 21, so I can't. But them do my name and they can't wait. Crib came with a court and some legal officials. Cake around my neck, VS1 the crystals. Extended magazines, chauffeur limousines. Before I got $65,000 on jeans. Ball like stuff for lotion. Skirt the Testarossa. All about the guap like a stockbroker. Brother with me. Was mad older. Had to keep it like the OG Yoda.
Too much money, I need like 2 volts. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hawk. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk.
From the back porch, back then with dreams of a stacked fortune. Black kid with dreams by any means to seize some cell phone keys to a black portion. That American pie, he just wanna portion. Product of that environment that he was forced in. Changed course when it's out of control. Feel it down in my soul. Fast forward and foresee that fork in the road. Listen, mention you on the road, foreign car whipping. It's mind bending. Open your eyes, I'm bending the rules. Time ticking. The time's different on a globe where every soul trying to survive in it. That's the main concern. Whole hood celebrate when the tables turn, you see. Feels like I'm on the cusp. Great forever, forever's not long enough, it's just. Man once said the grind can't stop till letters in your name get bigger like cap locks. Still can't stall so far from your last stop. Deaf to the yes man, blind to mascots. Look past the moment and try to find your last opponent. Trying to find the answer before this life flashes past you. Blink of an eye, go ghost like a phantom. I'd rather imagine a whole block popping, toasting glasses. More life, no ashes to ashes. Live life fast with no crashes. You can picture that with no caption. Try to see the vision, no glasses. You can picture that with no cameras or flashes. You could just imagine. Still keep my hunger like fasting. Still keep a ghetto fab like putting money in the mattress. And that's just point blank. No biting my tongue. We so frank. Ain't the top 10, they don't rank. They asked me to change some things and no thanks back.
Wait, baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Wait, baby girl, what you doing? What's your name? I ain't play no games. See these diamonds in my chain. Yeah, I took it to the and she.
Maxo, bust down, Maxo, bust down, seal up, break it down, weigh it up, bust down, open up, seal, look, end up, this a buzz down, got it in the old name, the buzz, we don't even hear, we just buzz down, got my on the roof, don't make them buzz down, this a buzz down, run through the grass like a touchdown, hey, no buzz down, try to take my chain, I'ma buzz down, seal up, buzz down, break it down, buzz down, wait up, 30, 50, 100, I'm down, stay 10 toes, I'm down, 10 toes, Jenny Craig with them, diamond dance like Chris Brown, look at my water, don't drown, neck web like baptized, church, MJ 4-5, fade away, no buzz, hey what, never like a mummy, fade to a dummy, got a lot of young dummies, go roll rap with the tummy, by the apartment, I moved the in abundance, buzz on the I split the like circumference. And up, this a buzz down. Got it in the old name, the buzz. We don't even hear, we just buzz down. Got my on the roof, don't make them buzz down. This a buzz down, run through the grass like a touchdown. Buzz down, buzz down, buzz down, 30, 50, 100, I'm down. I keep high up, yeah, it's my decorator. What damn? Joysticks like PlayStation, like station. Can't keep my waiting. My impatient. Remix in the base, in the dick, in the kitchen. Post 3 times 10. Hurricane chopper, a baby. Got weed like Sinead. Throwing them like Luda. I'm older like a. I pass it like a. My key down here. Cold with it like Martin. Break it down. Pick it up. Put it up. Bring it back. This a buzz down. Got it in the old name. The buzz. We don't even hear. We just buzz down. Got my on the roof. Don't make them buzz down. This a buzz down. Run through the grass like a touchdown. Play with it, no buzz down. Try to take my chain, I'ma buzz down. Buzz down, seal up, buzz down, break it down, buzz down, buzz down, 30, 50, 100, down.
I beg man, shut up. Let me see you down and.
We come to you from downtown Los Angeles. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bull, Jay Williams. And Jay, once you beat the traffic, this is one of the great stops in the NBA.
When you step your foot on that purple and gold floor, you know you have to bring your A game. Plus your trash-talking A game to all the celebrities sitting courtside, Ed.
It's the definition of showtime. Let's do this. Ball to James. Nothing going here on that drive. Count the bucket for 2. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end.
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws.
Get it, shoot it again.
LBJ with it. To Kyle Kuzma. And scores. Strong take.
Hey, look, pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while too, I guess.
Here's Curry with it up top. They trail by 2. Goes to the right side. Oh, he had him there for a second. Durant on the drive, but he can't get it to go.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
And he'll head to the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First one goes down. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Durant with the basketball up top. They're down 3. Thompson, his first effort off the mark. The follow won't go either. Jay, last year the Lakers 35-47, but that was before the King headed out west. What impact, obviously, will LeBron James have on this Lakers team and their record?
There's no doubt that I think the Lakers will get over 35 wins. Will they get over 50, though, is the major question. I don't see that happening, considering last year only 2 teams in the West, Golden State and Houston, had over 50 wins.
West is loaded, so if you don't get over 50, if you're the Lakers, are you still in the playoffs?
I think the Lakers will probably be a 6th seed. Yes, they will be in the playoffs this year.
Curry into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Thompson on the drive, but a shot rims out. To James. Oh, whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Substitution being made in this one.
Into the game for Golden State, number 34, Sean Livingston.
Caldwell Pope. Can't connect from in close. Livingston across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Missed it. Not much more you can ask for from the defense there. It's LeBron. Can't connect.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
To Thompson. Fires the 3 and splash. Klay Thompson, quick catch and shoot there for 3.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Luke Walton making some changes on the court. Lakers ball. Ball. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the 3.
Number 2,
Kevin Durant. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Sean Livingston.
2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Durant to Sean Livingston. It's blocked by Chandler.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
LeBron with it up top. Leads just a point. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Thompson, that's off the side of the rim, no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. 14-10 to score. Slam dunk Sean Livingston.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Nothing going here on that drive. Stevenson trying to cash in. Not today.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
It's denied by LeBron.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
And finishes strong. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. To Thompson. Shot from the lane won't go. 4-3. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jacking back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Popped out. Whoa, what a finish.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Quarter three at the buzzer. We're through one from Staples Center with the Lakers on top. Jay and I return to the City of Angels after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. 1 quarter down. Neither side really distinguished itself. Jay, what stood out?
Yeah, both teams have came out. They played with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
Too much contact, and free throws coming.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Klay Thompson has got 2 shots coming. A career 85% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Jay, the Lakers, not just a great franchise, but they are a brand in the NBA. With LeBron James, what do you make of Laker fans accepting him maybe now or down the road as one of their own?
They better accept him now. I agree wholeheartedly with Jeannie Buss when she said they're not Laker fans if they're not happy about LeBron James. He is a Laker, and this is one of the most loyal fan bases we have, not just in this country, but in the entire world. The most Twitter followers of all the teams in the NBA.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down 3. Nice pass to set things up.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Rondo. And it's cleared by Thompson. For 3. Good luck making excuses. Klay Thompson wide open. He's not going to miss that one.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Can't connect. Iguodala to bring it up. Leads a bucket. Thompson to Green. Rejected by McGee.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
You're on the island now.
Here's a chance from long range. Off the iron. No good. To Green. Can't slam it down. The drive, right to the basket. Yes, Klay Thompson, now 3 for 9.
You know, someone had the audacity to ask Klay Thompson how he feels about being the third or fourth option, and I love his response. He said, I don't care. When you're as efficient as me, my paycheck warrants it. And I think about a game he had this past year. 88.4 seconds of possessions, 52 touches, 33 shots, 11 dribbles for 60 points just in 22 minutes proves the reason why Klay is Klay.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Thompson to Sean Livingston.
Number 23, LeBron James.
From the painted area, won't go down.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Livingston to bring it up. Leads 1. To Caldwell Pope. James buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Yes, Klay Thompson, 4 out of 10.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Kyle Kuzma, that's off the side of the rim, short.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Iguodala to the basket, but his shot won't fall. To James. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
James, he continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
To Sean Livingston. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
LBJ. From long range. Message received. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
James, defended by Thompson. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Number 6.
The shot rejected by James.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
And throws it down.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Andre Iguodala at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. 71% for his career. All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
And hits the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. has a chance. And Green able to clear the rebound. Time expires to end the first half. The Lakers have the lead. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Kevin Durant with the rock. Jay, you know the Warriors love challenges. As they go for a three-peat, why not try and incorporate the personality and presence of a DeMarcus Cousins?
Well, if there's anybody up for the challenge, it will be a head coach who's had multiple years in dealing with one of the hottest players, when I mean personality, hottest players in the league, and Draymond Green, and that's Steve Kerr. And look, DeMarcus Cousins is going to come back on this team probably after All-Star break, and I think he'll have a chance to really add another versatile piece. But in the interim, I think a guy like Jordan Bell is going to be huge. There's no more JaVale McGee in this squad, but a guy like Jordan Bell or Kevon Looney can give them the length and the intimidation of what they need down low on the blocks.
Oh, had him going there for a second. Durant to Thompson. Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Not that time. Durant across the timeline. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. James into the front court. His guys now down by a point. And it's rebounded by Green. Curry gets it in the left corner. And a chance coming up at the line.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Klay Thompson at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. Off the mark on the first free throw. Good bounce back. Hits his second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. It's James. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Durant with the basketball up top. Lead is 2. Curry hits the trifecta.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Shifting gears. Here come some substitutions. James. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Here comes the screen. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Durant to Thompson. Lets it fly from long range. Tough shot. Well defended. To Ball. Kuzma. James. And he hits.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to cement his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
To Ball. Almost unlucky bounce. Oh, Lonzo Ball. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Steve Kerr making some changes to his lineup. 3 titles in 4 years, new arena next year, Jay, in San Francisco. Crazy to think that any of these Warriors would want to go anywhere else.
It's the way they've been leveraging their brand off the court in Silicon Valley. You see guys like Kevin Durant who have 35 Media, his own media production company, also making a ton of investments. You see Stephen Curry and Andre Iguodala investing in E-Game Sports, amongst other things. I actually got a chance to host a Players Technology Summit with Andre Iguodala, where he talked about a multitude of things that he's invested in. They're able to leverage the business outside the business of sport, which is why I think they'll stay around in the Silicon Valley for a very long time.
LeBron James with the rock. Fires the three, trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. Livingston across the timeline. His guys trail now by 4. Not that time.
And I'm telling you from personal experience, those are the ones that keep you up late at night. A point-blank miss right there. Got to make those.
Iguodala to bring it up. The deficit is 6. The crossover gets inside, and the slam dunk.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Add 2 points to the board. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high, but still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Ball to James. Fires the 3. Well defended. To Sean Livingston. To Thompson. Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
Clay isn't usually a guy that goes to the bucket. He usually pulls up for threes, but that was a nice, easy lay-in right there.
James won't go down. Warriors have the basketball. Deep 2 there, won't go.
It's so important to instill confidence in your best player. I know he missed a shot earlier, but that doesn't mean that you can't run the same exact play and let him prove he's a player he thinks he is, and we all know he is.
Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. The Lakers have the lead. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
Durant across the timeline. His group now down 2. Here comes the screen. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
The defense should have picked up on that action. That's going to cost them.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. He'll run the offense. For Durant, down low. Shot from the lane, won't go. Rondo with the basketball. All even here in the fourth. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down. KD with the rock. Took it down the lane, but it's no good. Another shot won't go either. Probing the defense. Caldwell-Pope. Going to launch beyond the arc. Can't get the bounce.
This always happens. You knock down a lot of shots in the first half, and in the second half, you start to lose your rhythm. You need to have legs. Shoot at the pinnacle of that jumper.
To Caldwell-Pope. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Durant with the basketball up top. Leads just a point. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. Won't go. To Durant. Kevin Durant not looking pretty. 3 for 10.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Ball to James. 4-3. Smothering D. Warriors basketball. Damian Jones against the great shot blocker Chandler. Curry to the basket, but it won't go down. For three. Not that time. He missed it. To Durant.
Oh, yeah, this breakfast, lunch, and dinner right there.
Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. To Thompson. Here's a chance from long range. Good luck making excuses. Klay Thompson wide open. He's not going to miss that one.
You live by the three, you die by the three. And guess what? They're living large right now.
To Stevenson. Curry to bring it up. Up by 6. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Iguodala to bring it up. His team on top by 8. It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw is good. It's a 3-point play, and that just might put this game out of reach. Lakers at the controls right now. To Ball. Short jumper off the mark. Durant across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Shot won't go. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. The lead is 11. Curry. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Curry with the basketball. His guys leading by 14. How's this for a hot start? He's 5 of 5 from 3-point range.
And I get mesmerized every time I watch him shoot. Great release, up and down, comes down in the same spot every time.
Durant to Green. Oh, he had him there for a second. Durant to Curry. Here comes the screen. 2-point shot for Curry. The screen sets him up for 2.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
It's Steph Curry with the rock. From long range. Rare miss the way he's been shooting. Shot's no good. Ball. It's good.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
And Klay Thompson does what he does best. Hits the 3.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams.